Well, guys, yep, we're here again. What are we building?
Convulsing Nurse.
Convulsing Nurse. I know that nothing really has come out that we've really been interested in yet. And we've seen some videos about this chick named Convulsing Nurse. And she's convulsing. And she's a nurse. You never like my jokes. You never like my jokes. You always be hating.
I'm pretty sure she came out in 2014. No.
Originally 2014, and this is her kind of reskin, or...
People are going to get mad at me that that's the wrong year, but yeah, totally.
Yeah, they'll tell us in the comments like 80,000 times and be like, how do you not know that? That's how they get. Anyway, so it's time to build this bad boy, or bad girl. Bad girl. Let's build this bad girl. Are you ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and rip everything out of the box. Just tip it over, Mikey.
Oh, tip
Come
it
on,
over?
go and grab a seat. And of course, we're gonna end up running into our favorite zip ties and things like that because they don't want to get damaged during shipping. So what do we got first?
A box.
It's a box, ladies and gentlemen. So when you're opening this for the first time, remember, inside the box, there's going to be a box. And we're going to have to... Oh, these are my favorites. All right, so what do we have first?
No, her head was in the box.
Okay. So it looks like everything's attached. So we want to pull this whole section out right there. It's one of those.
There's her head.
There she is. Chilling. All right, go ahead and pull her out. Grab it from both sides, buddy. Give it all you got. All right. So now once we get the box out of the box, we have Convulsing Nurse. And she is chilling. It looks like she's really not going to be that hard to build. I've not watched any of her videos. I love her face, though. That junk is looking pretty cool. All right, I'm going to go grab some handy-dandy scissors, and we'll be right back. All right, so now is time. We're going to cut these annoying wires out of here. What is this, Mikey? What do you think?
That's her. I'm pretty sure her waist.
Okay. It's her waist is tiny. She's like a size 1 or 0. We have these little styrofoam pieces on the base. We'll pop those out. And we got our instructions. You might have to cut some more pieces, Mikey. If you look on the other side, you'll be able to cut those. We'll go ahead and kind of look at this book, the Haunted Hill Farm book. Look at some of their... some of it's all right. It looks like a knockoff of the 12-foot skeleton. Yeah, that's boring stuff there. Where's the good stuff? That's the question right now. Where is the good stuff? Those are the inflatables. You can pause and check some of these out if you want. I've seen a bunch of these. We actually kind of wanted this hand of the cannibal here for a while. I like this little clown over here with the danger sign. A lot of these like groundbreakers and stuff we've seen for a while. Those are your crawlers down at the bottom. Well, actually, these are all crawlers. There's one groundbreaking skeleton there in the middle. We've got a few more here. I like that possessed lady with her back cracked. I don't like those little head popping ones there. Those are just a little bit made a little too generic. Giggling zombie girl. I like this one. I'm interested in this one right here that has the Jack-in-the-Box. I wonder if that Jack-in-the-Box goes in and out. Have you ever seen that before, Mikey?
What?
This clown here that has a Jack-in-the-Box with a clown head in it.
No, but that's definitely a ripoff of Rotten Ringmaster.
Yeah, these are all knockoffs. These are all cheap. Oh yeah, that's everyone's favorite right there. That this one here, Wally the clown.
What?
Do you see? He is too funny looking. Yeah, these are all just cheap, broken knockoffs. I mean, some of them are, like I said, some of them are kind of cool. Like these witches, I don't really mind them so much. Mikey is still struggling over there. So the good thing is we get to learn, we get to become friends. We get to read the catalog, see these $5 props that you're going to pay like 80 bucks for. See if it's something you like. Uh-oh. I have found Leatherface's brother, Zombie Carver. What do you think, Mikey?
I've seen him.
Oh, man. Totally not a knockoff, if anybody's wondering. Ooh, fall decor, gross. Christmas stuff. Yeah, okay, well that was so much for that. Haunted Hill Farm sells Christmas stuff. Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back. I just ran an hour-long errand, and I came back, and Mikey is now done cutting all those straps. It was only $475. Now we have got a base, and it's very nice of him to mark front because we always mess that up and have to take the animatronic back apart again. Mikey is now struggling to get her out of the box, and we're watching with enjoyment and patience. Okay. Oh, look at those chains, bro. So creepy. Now we are not going to use the sticker here because she's not going to permanently be anywhere. So we're going to use some clips or something to hold that down. All right, this right here looks like maybe her shoulders. I would keep that on the rug, not on the deck. Shoulders maybe?
No,
or is this her hip? This is usually a hip loop.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So what is this? Is this like her chest plate?
I think that goes over that. I think that goes, wait, I don't know. No, I think that goes over her mechanism.
We'll figure it out. And then we have more junk.
Mechanism,
all right.
And then...
Oh, get that other chain. So her other chain fell off, but we'll be able to easily fix that.
Oh, these are heavy a little.
All right, we're going to get this package open, and we're going to go over all the inventory. Left to right, if you want to look at the screen and tell me what we got.
Instructions.
So we got the instruction manual, an adapter.
Mechanism cover.
Okay. And what is this? What are these B poles?
Leg poles.
A and B poles. Legs. And then we're going to move on to C.
Body poles.
They're probably going to connect to her head. All right. Base.
Hip loop.
Okay.
Body.
Yep. So the actual prop itself.
Chains.
Corona Karen. Is that what her name is?
Convulsing Nurse.
I'm going to get this right eventually. All right. And what is this?
Mechanism.
The mechanism. All right. Cool. I think we're going to be able to throw it. It looks like it's probably about 5 or 6 steps. Let's go ahead and put her together. All right. Mikey is ready to build. All right. So we are starting with the base, of course, as usual. I tried to talk him into starting with the head, and he wouldn't listen. All right. So we are going to connect. It should be A at the bottom.
Oh, A.
So really, it's pretty simple. A lot of these props, it's going to go straight in alphabetical order. So as long as you know the alphabet, you're going to be good to go. So A goes first. You pay attention to where the hole is, which Mikey's right on top of it. So he's going to go ahead and click those two together. All right, what we got next, Mikey?
The mechanism.
All right, we're going to the mech next. And it looks like the mech is going to face forward or face us. But again, oh no, it's going to actually face the other way. So the speaker will be facing you when you're looking at the front. That way when you go up and you trigger, the sound will be coming towards you. All right, so same as the last part, we're going to make sure that these little buttons are pressed in. A little bit trickier when you do 2 at a time. There we go. Mikey is not playing at all. And now we're going to get our stick that's going to eventually most likely connect underneath her head. All right, now we need our cover, right? This says...
There's hip loop too. Wait.
Oh yeah, I see that, Jank. Yep, you're right.
Is it hip loop first?
Hip loop, yep. Hip loop is actually supposed to be before that stick, but it really doesn't matter. So you're learning right. I'm teaching you right. Halfway read the instructions. Figure the rest out. All right, so this right here is just basically going to protect probably the clothing or something from going into the moving parts, which are going to be these parts with the springs right here.
Does that look right?
It looks a little wonky. Let me pause and mess with that. All right, now Mikey is going to try to attempt to put the part on. So kind of want to go under her skirt first. And remember, inside there's going to be this extra film. So let me just stop and show them, for example, Mikey. There's going to be this protective film here, and there's going to be the actual part that's her dress. You want to make sure you go in between both of those. That's what protects the prop. You know, you don't want to get it all hung up inside the mech. Once you find her pole, just take her upside down. And you were going to attach her to the top facing you. Oh, Mikey, y'all make such a cute couple. Oh.
No.
How about convulsing Karen? She's looking into your eyes, first off.
She doesn't have eyes.
Look at her. She's staring down on you. She's like, oh, Mike. Why you just knock her out the way, man? What a date. She is not having it. Looks like you're struggling over there. You need some support?
Yeah.
All right, so...
Is this right?
Now we're just going to attach these parts here. Yeah, they should only go to certain ones, and there should be letters on both. You see here, so it's to ease, Mikey. Now, does she have a sensor somewhere? Yep, that's the sensor right there. The E. It looks like it was probably the sensor, because yep, there's her IR sensor right up here. All right, we need to. I know that you feel pretty good and proud of yourself right now, but we sort of need to attach that adapter over there.
I know.
But she is looking awesome. I'm digging it. Yeah, she looks amazing though.
She is way sturdier than the original.
You're doing a phenomenal job, Mikey. Proud of you, boy. All right, so we are getting her adapter on now. I'm gonna run some power, and I guess maybe we'll check out like maybe 1 or 2 demos. What do you think, Mikey?
We're gonna check them out.
All right, now it's time to demo Convulsing Nurse, or COVID Catherine, whichever one you want to call her. All right, so we got one question for you. Why are you not subscribed yet? You're here. You're watching. Why just click the little subscribe over there. It feels good to do it. What are some other reasons? What, climate change? Like, yeah, it'll change the climate. If you hit the button, it'll be less, what are those terms they use? Greenhouse gases. I don't know, something like that.
And also, when you hit the subscribe button, at first it says subscribe, but when you click it, it says subscribed.
You get an extra letter. You get a bonus letter. So just imagine you're playing Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if anybody watches that anymore, and you get an extra letter. How much would that help you? Okay, so click the subscribe. Just, you're gonna watch the video anyway. You know you're gonna come back. That's all you got to do. It doesn't matter if you're on like someone else's account. They don't mind. They'll watch. See, you just helped out 2 people if you do that. So keep subscribing. We'll keep making videos, and then we'll keep saying subscribe, and then we'll make more videos, and then people. But after, what happens after they subscribe? They got to like. Then you got to like. See, so it never ends. So it's not like you just hit subscribe and it's over. You know, it's not like, well, I want to be disappointed and be finished. Like, you can just click like afterwards. Okay, I feel like we're just rambling at this point.
And also, wait,
hold on. We're probably not rambling.
When it's a thumbs up, but it's just the outline, right?
Yeah.
But when you click it, it's a whole thumbs up, and it's not just the outline.
Look at this. I mean, man of knowledge here. So if you want to be cool and you want to be a part of the clan.
Clan?
Yeah, clan's the wrong term. Group, the organization, the franchise, the individuals, the free thinkers. I don't know, I'm just coming up with cool terms at this point, but just subscribe and like the video. And you'll see crazy looking people like us. I don't think they want to see that.
Don't forget to subscribe.